Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I present to you my very first ever +4 Empower champion, and it's going to be Bigun. So I did +4 Empower him, and he doesn't have any gear on him at the moment. We'll get to that in a second. But basically, he is one of my favorite champions I've ever owned. He was one of my very first champions that I've took to 6 stars as a nuker, and he pretty much carried my account for a very long time. And there's a lot of sentimental value as far as the champion goes for me, but he's also my first ever +4 Empowered champion, right? So I do want to do some damage comparison from a +4 Empowered Bigun to, let's say, the likes of a no Empowered Trunda, just to see like the damage comparison and how he pars with those. But as far as the champion itself, I don't have him geared right now because I want to do the test damage first, and then I'll swap around and I'll put the main gear on him and everything like that. But as far as my Trunda goes, she's not in my very best Savage gear, but she's in pretty good Savage gear. 7k, above 7k attack, 100% crit rate, 250% crit damage, pretty much no accuracy. And yeah, so yeah, we're gonna be doing some damage tests in Dragon, and I'm gonna take him for a spin in Arena, and we'll see how that goes. Because I did do a dedicated guide video on Bigun. If you want to check it out for a more in-depth guide on him, then make sure to head over to my other video. I'll have a card right here, and maybe I'll have it in the description down below too if you want to check it out. So let's get right to it. Hey guys, this video is sponsored by Lionstale, and the game I want to talk to you about is Rust in Peace. Rust in Peace is a very visual pleasing top-down MMORPG with gacha elements along with a great story set in a post-apocalyptic world. There's many things to explore while obtaining loot to boost your characters we call partners, and you can upgrade them and their ranks to fight free as well. There's so many items, thousands that you can use to equip, and there's even an auction house available where you can trade your items. The combat is very fun and enjoyable where you use swords, guns, wands, which are also craftable and engage in real-time combat. There's also PvP and guilds available, which is a huge part of Rust in Peace, that include guild challenges, guild points to use to purchase unique items in the guild shop. I started playing this game recently and it's been so fun and enjoyable, and I hope you give it a try. It's only available on Google Play at this time, but you can also play it on PC via emulator like BlueStacks or LD Player. So I hope you enjoy. Now on to the video. Alright, so for the first test I want to do here is some damage comparison, and I'm going to go over to a neutral affinity here. Yeah, we'll go with this, and actually let me take this all out. So we're going to set up the Trunda as much as we can here. So we'll put in an attack aura, let's say like a royal guard. And we'll go with Arbiter as our attack up. If I can find her. There she is. And we'll also go with Gerbtuck for the extra damage. And we also need defense down weaken, so Lydia will fill that role. And then Trunda. There she is. So yeah, this is going to be the first test that I run here. Basically the attack aura, the attack up, the extra damage here, defense down weaken, and then the nuke. So let's take it for a spin. So one thing I do want to add is I don't have him or her in Awaken. So the Awaken step 2 or stage 2 is a huge gap, right? In terms of like an additional damage boost because of the stat gain you get. But this will be just basically merit minimum. Okay, so we got the attack up, the defense that weaken, the extra damage we're gonna do. Okay, and okay. Alright, so one more. At 1 time speed, we're gonna go with Trunda's A3 ability here, which is a double hitter if you don't stun the opponents. So at 3, 2, 1. Massive damage. Yeah, so we're gonna back out real quick and then showcase, I guess, her A2 real quick as well. So the same exact thing. Attack up, defense down weaken, extra damage. Okay, yeah, an extra turn. We'll just smack her. And then for the A2, they're all pretty similar, so let's go with the Lua here. Okay, massive damage, right? So the A2 is a massive nuke, but the A3 is pretty much going to be what most people go with on auto anyways, but the A2 is really good towards the people with massive HP and whatnot. So we're gonna back out real quick. Alright, so now to the big gun. I'm gonna go back and regear him real quick, and I'll come back to you guys, and we'll take him for a spin as well. Alright, so I did regear my big gun, and as you can see, he has massive stats right now. Alright, like massive. 8k attack, 300% crit damage, a decent amount of accuracy just in case we need to land those debuffs. Yeah, really strong hitting right now. So I do have him fully booked out, and this is the masteries I'm using for him at the moment. So let's go into Dragon and see what happens. So we're gonna take out the Trunda now, and we're gonna swap into the big gun, and here we go. Alright, so one thing I do want to say is this is actually my very first test with him, with you guys. So I'm seeing his damage right here for the very first time as a +4 empowered with my best Savage gear on right now. So let's see what happens. So the attack up, defense and weaken, extra damage, and we'll actually go through all of his abilities just to see. Okay. Alright, so the first one here is going to be, we'll just start with the A1. So attacks one enemy, attacks all enemies at one time if the first hit is critical. So we'll go with the first hit here. Massive damage. Massive damage. But that is the A1, right? So let's go over to the A2 and A3 real quick. Alright, we'll do it at 1x speed now. Now we're going to go over to A2. Attacks all enemies, has a 30% chance of placing stun debuff for 1 turn. Also has a 50% chance of placing 50% decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns. So at 1x speed, 3, 2, 1. Massive damage again. Okay, now to the last test, the A3. Now, with this A3, it's going to be a double hitter AoE, and we're going to be able to decrease the turn meter by 25%, has a 30% chance of placing 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. So at what time speed? 3, 2, 1. Massive damage again. So they all are pretty similar as far as I can tell, with A2 and A3 rather, and we pretty much left the faceless the whole time. But yeah, pretty strong. Compared to the Trunda though, yeah, I mean the Trunda is a Trunda, right? It's still, the big gun is still pretty strong here, but this I guess this became more of a showcase for Trunda than a big gun. But yeah, so that's pretty much the showcase as far as the AK attack with the 300% crit damage for big gun. But even big gun without the empowerment was already strong as a nice nuker. Alright, so onto the arena. We're pretty low in, yeah, we're pretty low in arena right now, so we're not going to see any crazy teams. But just for the sake of showing anyways, let's go with the team here. Actually, we don't need to make a new team. Like this. Okay, we're going to go with big gun as our nuker. Okay, we're going to go with her for the attack up, and we also want Kymar in here. And what else? We also want, we could go with the Madam Ceres. We can go with the Warlord or Yumiko. Let's go with the, yeah, let's go with the Madam Ceres actually. Okay, so go like this. Alright, we got the attack up. Put them to sleep. Or attempt to anyway. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna boost up here just in case. Just in case we can. Oh, okay, we were not speed tuned here. Okay, we actually have to change the tuning here a little bit. Alright, we'll just we'll nuke them down like this anyways. Yeah, I mean, not really a strong team, pretty squishy team. And let me go back and make sure I have the tuning. I might have had gear off of or something. I'm not sure. Let's see what happened. Oh yeah, I don't even have gear on her right now. We might actually have to just go with my other Madam Cirrus then. My immunity Madam. So this is not the one we're gonna run here. Okay, we wanna... Is there any other interesting teams? Not too many interesting teams, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I guess. So our tuning's gonna be messed up here, but it's fine. Okay, we'll just go with this, it's fine. Okay, so throw her in, and we'll go again. Okay. Defense down, and a one-time speed, 3. We'll go with the we'll go with the we'll go with the A3 because the Rotos isn't here. At one-time speed, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I mean there was a Vogoth, right? But okay, we'll just finish him off then. Or not. Or not. Okay, we'll bring him back up and hopefully he sticks around. Okay, we'll just boost up here and we should be good. And then we'll just go back into this again at one-time speed and he should be good. Yeah. Alright, let me refresh a little bit. Is there anything more interesting? I mean, I guess, right? Yeah, we'll go with something like this. Okay, we'll boost up, put them all to sleep. And she's still sleeping. Let's go with... Alright, at one-time speed, let's go with the A2. At one-time speed, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Massive damage. Massive. Alright, finish her off. Okay. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else more interesting? Okay, this is kind of... Okay, this is not the right team for this kind of setup. I could go with like, I guess I could go with the Necrit to protect him and give him an immunity, right? But then I don't have, I could go with the resets. I don't have an immunity, do I? I don't have an immunity arbiter either. Yeah, I don't have the team set up for this right now. So we'll have to skip that. All right, what else? Okay, I mean, this looks a bit more tanky, right? A lot more tanky. So you can go with something like this. Reset. You know what? For this though, we might have to just go with the probably my Yumiko here, because I don't want them to go crazy. Okay. Attack up. Hopefully you can strip them here. Very nice. And we'll attack up again. It's fine. And then at one-time speed, I mean, we could go with... So he's a bad affinity. That's kind of bad. Yeah, we'll go with this. Massive. Very nice. Okay, let's try to strip him. Or her. Okay, we'll reset. And we don't need that right now. Attack up. And then let's go. Let's just finish. Boom. Yes. Yes. I mean, he hits really hard. He does. Really cool. I kind of want to try him in Plat Arena this reset. Just for fun. Nah, I mean, maybe. It'll be a fun experiment, right? Just to see how high I can place, or how the best I can place with a big gun. I know there's some other people out there that use... Well, there's my old clanmate, Rebel. He also uses a +4 big gun for his plat resets. I never understood why, because, I mean, he has a Trunda, and Trunda does massive damage, right? But, I mean, I can see the appeal. I can definitely see the appeal. Like, you can also have a chance of placing the stuns as well, the turn meter manipulation a little bit. I mean, Trunda can also stun, right? But yeah, I mean, I guess the fact that he has an AoE in every single ability and they all hit very similarly as far as damage goes, you have multiple attempts to wreck the team. Whereas Trunda, once she, I mean, I guess she has multiple chances too, but yeah, I guess it really depends. Really depends. But yeah, okay, on to another team. Something like this. Well, I mean, I have a Siffy. I mean, it's not that. Nah, it's not that great. I want to something more interesting. Anything more interesting? Let me refresh a little bit. What would I see? I mean, yeah, that's pretty defense heavy, right? This is kind of an annoying team. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's go. Let's strip. Set. Okay, she didn't get reset, but it's fine. We'll just make sure we go again. And then let's just go with the A2. Yeah, I mean, if their reaction is kind of bad though, I guess we can go with the, you know what? Let's go with A2. At 1 times speed, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Pretty strong, pretty strong. Okay, let's put them back to sleep. Have a nice nap. And yeah, we'll just finish. All right, what else? I mean, honestly, I'm kind of enjoying this. It's kind of, I like it. It's kind of cool. What else? Yeah, I'm too low in arena right now to see anything interesting. Not too many interesting teams. I mean, that's pretty decent. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so we'll go with the, yeah, we have the attack up. We do have reset. Strip. Yeah, I think that's fine. We're good. Alright, attack up. Go to sleep. Reset. And at 1 time speed, 3, 2, 1, A3. Alright, we couldn't go through, but it's fine. Go back to sleep. Just do it all over again. Who's awake? Alright, he's awake. Okay. Reset. And another one. We'll finish it with the A2. At 1 time speed, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Alright, the Soul Survivor. There you go. So, yeah, I mean, this is pretty much just like a fun showcase that I wanted to do as like my very first +4 Empower champion. And like I said, there's a lot of sentimental value when it comes to Big Gun because I pretty much use him in Skull Crown everywhere in like my earlier days of just playing Raid. And yeah, I really like Big Gun. He does, as a nuker, as a wave clearer, as a campaign farmer, right? Really solid. He can campaign Nightmare as well for you for farming, so it's really nice. Big Gun is a really cool champion. But yeah, I mean, even as a +4 with all these stats going on, compared to a Trunda, you know, a Trunda is a different animal, right? But he's still really cool in his own right. So yeah, that's pretty much just a fun showcase I wanted to do. And do share in the comment section down below. I want to know, who was your first ever Empower champion? It doesn't have to be a +4 or anything like that, just your first ever Empower champion. So share in the comment section down below. I would love to see your response. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this content, my videos. And if you do enjoy my content, please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you all in the next video.